Yep. Hello, class. Good evening. Sorry for being a little bit late.
Hello, teacher.
Evening.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I
Hello,
hope you're
teacher.
okay. Hello, Sandra Ruth. Thank you so much for being so
Hello.
punctual. I really appreciate it. That is really good. Okay, guys. Let's start the class, right? Let's just start the class actually by sharing. Let's see. I will share my book, right? Let's just start the read. Okay, give me a moment. Let's see. because in a, because later I will send you to the breakout rooms. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's just start the class by taking a look at our books. In this case, I want to start the class by showing you this is where we left last, if you remember correctly, right? This is the part when this is a paragraph that you study the last class. Do you remember? And we also solved this exercise, right? We guessed correctly. So now it's the time to proceed and watch this video, okay? So here you have three persons, right? There you had three photos over there. And you have Risa is a M, King is a N, Roller is a N. So you need to guess what do they do for a living? And here you have the question, what do you think each person does for a living? ¿Qué significa for a living? Any idea? Something that you can guess right now?
Para sobrevivir, ¿para qué se
¿De qué
dedica?
vive?
Exactly. There you have it. To survive, or what do they do? They can vive, right? There you have it. Thank you so much. So you need to guess what is it that they do to survive, right? To earn money, to work, right? In order to pay the bills and all that stuff, right? So it says over here, watch the video with the sound off. So that means that we cannot listen to the video, right? We just need to guess, okay? In this moment, I am opening up the videos, okay? Okay, there we have it. So, it says watch the video with the sound off. So, le voy a quitar el sonido, okay, porque es lo que indica el libro. Lo miramos y tratamos de adivinar a qué se dedican, okay? That is what we need to do, okay? So, here we go. Okay, there we have. It was a long video, right? Because it had no sound. Okay, so we have the first person. I think his name is Risa. So, ¿a qué es Risa o a qué se dedica this person? What can you say? What can you infer for that? What does he do? Any idea? Remember that you need to guess, right? There is no wrong answer. Xiomara, go ahead, please.
I think is a lawyer, maybe. I don't know.
A lawyer. Okay. Interesting. A lawyer, right? There you have it. Really good. Thank you so much, Xiomara. That is an interesting guest that you have there, okay? Okay, another person may have a different opinion, or do you agree that he might be a lawyer? What do you think? Another suggestion you may have? Another opinion? What do you think?
I think there is a boss in the office.
Okay, so a manager, we consider,
Maybe
right?
a manager, yeah.
Manager, okay, it might be, right? Probably, as you said, right? He's the boss, so he's in charge of. Have you heard this phrase? In charge of, a cargo de, ¿verdad? In charge of, right? In charge of everything, right? So it's like a supervisor, at some point. Okay, interesting. So either he is a lawyer or a manager. Thank you so much, Hugo. That is a really good guess that you have. It's possible, right? Because of what you see, right? Good. Okay, another person has a different opinion, another suggestion, another alternative. What do you think? He might also be like an assistant, right? An assistant, if I'm not mistaken, right? It might, that is what I think, right? An assistant, bro. Okay, another opinion, guys, you may have.
Maybe a professor
A
of the
professor.
university. Yes.
Okay, good. So, a university
Professor.
A university professor, okay? I think it is like this, a professor, okay? I need to double check if it has a double F of what? No, but there is another word. Okay, well, there you have, or a lecturer, lecture. Okay, really good. I think that it only has one F, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Good. Okay, now what about Kim? We had this woman right there. What does she do for a living? Any guess you may have?
I guess it's a journalist.
No, a journalist, okay. Excellent, another opinion?
Secretary.
A secretary, yeah.
Receptionist.
A receptionist,
Yes.
okay, or
Maybe.
secretary, okay.
Mhm.
They are the same, right? Sectionist. Okay, it might be, okay. I think that those ones are the only, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there might be more options. What about Robert? What do you think he does for a living?
I think Robert is a coach.
Coach.
A
así es.
coach. A coach,
Yes.
okay. Coach, okay. Interesting. It might be another opinion about Robert. Okay. What do you say?
Professor too?
A professor, a teacher as well, right? A teacher. Okay. You know, Hugo, I agree with you, but I think that he is a literature teacher, I think. A literature teacher. Me suena que da literatura y cosas de ramas, así de ramas, de teatro, algo así. Okay, that is what I think. Okay. Let's see the answers. I really want to let's see. Excellent. You got it, Xiomara. Risa is a lawyer. Kim is a journalist. Excellent. Really good. And Robert, okay. But no, I mean, he's a comedian, an actor, and my goodness, he does three things. He has three jobs. He's a comedian, an actor, a
Yeah,
teacher.
I thought that an actor, but I don't told you.
You didn't tell me. Okay, excellent. Thank you
Ah,
so much. Thank you so much, Simona. Really good, okay? There you have it. You had a really good understanding just by looking at the things, okay? Okay. There you go. Okay, let me just close this up. Okay, now we can finally watch the video with sound, okay? Here you have it, it says, right, check the level of education each person finished, right? So, a ver hasta dónde han llegado los estudiantes, okay? For high school, college, graduate school, okay? We need to check who has reached which educational level, okay? So let's watch the video and you tell me, okay? Here we go. Let's see. Okay.
The time just after leaving school is when young people face a lot of change in their lives. We talked to 3 people about how their lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot different than when I was in law school. In law school, you're stressing about your academics. When you're practicing law, as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects that you're working on for your clients. For the future, I hope to have a wife. I hope to have a family, kids, and I hope to love the work that I'm doing and to be excited about it every day that I wake up.
Yes, it's Kim Kalunian from the Warwick Beacon. I'm just fine. How are you?
I'm a freelance reporter for the Warwick Beacon. The Warwick Beacon is a small newspaper located in my hometown, Warwick, Rhode Island. I actually got into this business by accident. In high school, we had to do an internship. I was interested in theater, so I approached the editor of the Beacon and asked if I could do some theater reviews. He accepted me as an intern, but he wanted me to write about everything. After I finished my internship, my editor offered me a position as a freelance reporter, and I immediately accepted the offer. I was really lucky to get the job, but I'm a freelancer, so I'm responsible for discovering my own news. In the future, I hope to write for a larger publication that's more widely read. I'd really love to interview someone famous, like the President of the United States.
My name is Robert. I went to school at Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts. I majored in English and philosophy because I'm a student of how people think. I do improv comedy and I make people laugh 3 or 4 times a week. Improv is short for improvisation, where people make up things without any preparation. When a show starts, we'll ask an audience member for a suggestion. Maybe we'll ask, what's your favorite food? And they might say spaghetti. And from there, we'll think of something funny to do using the input of spaghetti. I started taking classes in comedy after graduating from Tufts, and now I know enough comedy that I teach people.
Asset focus and concentration all the way around the circle. Good. Make that eye contact. Make it crisp.
I'm much happier now than when I was in college because I found something that really makes me happy.
Good. All right, good.
5 years from now, I would love to be working on a TV show in Hollywood or performing on a major stage in New York or Chicago.
Reza, Kim, and Robert have all made plans for their careers and future lives. Let's hope that their plans and your plans are a great success.
Okay, there you have it. Interesting careers they have managed to accomplish, right? Really good. Okay, let's try to see if you got some of the answers. So we have Reza. What he actually finished? Did he finish high school, college, or graduate from school?
I think college.
College.
Reza.
Okay, so yeah, Reza. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Okay, what about Kim? Which educational level he finished? Oh,
High
she.
school.
School.
High
High
school.
High
school.
school.
High school.
High school. Really good. What about Robert?
No.
I heard the college.
You heard college.
Maybe.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Excellent. Let me check the answer. So Reza, he graduated high school now. Okay. Kim graduated from high school. And Robert, he got his educational level from college. There you have it. Okay, guys. So only one. So Reza finished, right? He finished high school entirely. Okay. Excellent. There you have it. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. That was a really good understanding you managed there. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. I think that we need to watch once again the video. It says check true or false, correct the false statements. Ooh, I can go to the headlines. Okay. Excellent, really good. Okay, now I think that it is the time for you to talk, right? I would like to have you reading all of the options up. Xiomara, read number 1, please. Go ahead.
Risa worked in politics before going to law school.
Excellent, really good. Really good, well pronounced. Fantastic, okay? Let's see. Carlos Rodolfo, read number 2, please. Go ahead.
Reza is married and has children.
Excellent, really good. We say is married and has children. Really good, thank you so much, okay? Let's continue. Jonathan, can you please read option number 3, sentence number 3?
Kim always hoped to be a reporter.
Excellent, really good, okay? Jose Nathaniel, sentence number 4, please.
Okay. Kim was interested in writing about theater.
Writing about theater. Excellent, really good, thank you, okay? See another person. Ingrid, can you please help me reading number 5?
Kim works for a large newspaper.
Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, let's continue. Tricia Saray, can you please read number 6?
Robert didn't go to the college.
Excellent, really good. Okay, let's continue. Let's see who else can I ask right now. Iliana, can you please read number 7?
Robert didn't go to college. Oh, 7. Robert
Yes.
teaches and performs comedy.
Really good. Thank you so much, Iliana. Robert teaches and performs comedy. Really good. Okay. And finally, Jose Miguel, read number 8. Go ahead, please.
Robert would love to own a comedy club.
Comedy club. Really good. Okay, now we need to check. Do you think that you need to watch the video again, or can you prove if the false statements are false and why? Do you want to watch it again?
Watch again.
Yes, watch again,
Okay.
please.
Okay, don't worry. Here we go. See, okay, there we have it. So just allow me a moment. I want to erase all that mess. This mess. Okay. Okay, so I think you can see the sentences and then you can prove if it is false or. And remember, if it is false, you need to tell me why it's false. Okay, you need to provide a reason. Okay, here we go.
The time just after leaving school is when young people face a lot of change in their lives. We talked to 3 people about how their lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot different than when I was in law school. In law school, you're stressing about your academics. When you're practicing law, as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects that you're working on for your clients. For the future, I hope to have a wife. I hope to have a family, kids, and I hope to love the work that I'm doing and to be excited about it every day that I wake up.
Okay, let's do one by one. So what do you think? Reza worked in politics before going to law school. Is this true or false?
I think it's true.
Work in politics, okay. Now, Reza is married and has children. Is this true or false?
False.
Is false, right? He hopes, right? He hopes one day to be married and to have his own family. Really good. Okay, let's continue. Now we go with Kim, right? She has 3 statements. Here we go.
Yes, it's Kim Kalunian from the Warwick Beacon. I'm just fine. How are you?
I'm a freelance reporter for the Warwick Beacon. The Warwick Beacon is a small newspaper located in my hometown, Warwick, Rhode Island. I actually got into this business by accident. In high school, we had to do an internship. I was interested in theater, so I approached the editor of the Beacon and asked if I could do some theater reviews. He accepted me as an intern, but he wanted me to write about everything. After I finished my internship, my editor offered me a position as a freelance reporter, and I immediately accepted the offer. I was really lucky to get the job, but I'm a freelancer, so I'm responsible for discovering my own news. In the future, I hope to write for a larger publication that's more widely read. I'd really love to interview someone famous, like the President of the United States.
Okay, let's review the options of Kim. So Kim always hoped to be a reporter. Is this true or false?
This is true.
Kim always hoped to be a reporter. Are you sure this is true?
I think. I don't know.
But she said that she was a reporter by accident. So if she ended up being a reporter by accident, do you think she won? It's false.
False.
Right? It's false. But can you tell me why it's false?
For accidents.
It wasn't okay.
What it is? I don't remember.
Give me a moment. Okay, yes. Kim always hoped to be a reporter. No, he wanted to write about what? Yes. In theater, right? She was interested in theater at the first glance, okay? Now we have Kim was interested in writing about theater. Is this true or false?
True.
It's true, right? That's why she went to that newspaper. Now, Kim works for a large newspaper. Is this true or false?
This is false. It's small.
It's a small. It's the opposite of big, right? Small, okay? Really good, okay? Excellent. Let's continue watching. She works for el Bicom, algo que se llama, pero es como el periódico de un pueblecito chiquito, ¿verdad? Really good. It's not a large newspaper, it's a small, okay? Let's continue.
name is Robert. I went to school at Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts. I majored in English and philosophy because I'm a student of how people think. I do improv comedy and I make people laugh 3 or 4 times a week. Improv is short for improvisation, where people make up things without any preparation. When a show starts, we'll ask an audience member for a suggestion. Maybe we'll ask, what's your favorite food? And they might say spaghetti. And from there, we'll think of something funny to do using the input of spaghetti. I started taking classes in comedy after graduating from Tufts, and now I know enough comedy that I teach people.
Asset focus and concentration all the way around the circle. Good. Make that eye contact. Make it crisp.
I'm much happier now than when I was in college because I found something that really makes me happy.
Good. All right, good.
5 years from now, I would love to be working on a TV show in Hollywood or performing on a major stage in New York or Chicago.
Reza, Kim, and Robert have all made plans for their careers and future lives. Let's hope that their plans and your plans are a great success.
Okay, guys, so tell me, what do you think? Robert didn't go to college. Is this true or false?
True.
I heard false and true. Which one? It's true, okay. He didn't go. Okay. Robert teaches and performs comedy.
True.
It's true. Now, Robert would love to own a comedy club. Is this true or false?
True.
This is true.
True.
Are you sure? Let's check the last. Okay. I'll decide al final. Give me a moment. Let's see. I want you to see it.
Plans and your plans.
Ah, my goodness. I hate that. Okay.
That I teach people.
Asset focus and concentration all the way around the circle. Good. Make that eye contact. Make it crisp.
I'm much happier now than when I was in college because I found something that really makes me happy.
Good. All right, good.
5 years from now, I would love to be working on a TV show in Hollywood or performing on a major stage in New York or Chicago.
Okay.
It is false.
It is false. Yes, right? So why is false? What is it that he wants to achieve in the future?
He wants to go to Hollywood. Goes to Hollywood.
He wants to go to Hollywood. Yes, there you have it. He wants to go to Hollywood, right? But he said, I mean, what do you think? Do you think that he really didn't go to college?
Is this false, teacher?
This is false.
It is false, right? He went to college, right? He finished. I understood that he studied English and I don't know what else, okay? It's false, right? He finished college. There we have it, okay? Let's see the answer just to make sure. Okay, so first one was true. Second was false. So it's right. He hopes to have a family, a wife, and a family in the future. Number 3. She wanted to work in theater. You see, right? She was interested in theater. Number 4 was true. Excellent. Number 5. False, right? She worked for a small newspaper. You told me a small. I forgot to write it, but it was right. Really good. Number 6. Number 6 false, right? Number 6 false. Robert went to the Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts. You see, right? Number 7 was true. And number 8 was false. He would love to be in a TV show or perform on stage. There you have it. You have all correct. We just needed to check it like a couple of times, right? What do you think about the video? Do you think that was difficult? So what do you think?
I think
little
so,
difficult.
teacher.
A
Because
little bit difficult.
there are words I don't know.
Excellent. I like it. I like it.
Uh-huh.
That all happens to everyone. Don't worry. That is something really normal. Okay. But that's why we need to practice. We need to do more of these activities so that you get used to that. Okay. Excellent. Really good. Okay. Now check 5 things you like to do or you're good at. Okay. Wow. You see, now we need to do the comprehension, but I like this. What do you like to do? Check 5 things. Okay. Hay que poner chequecito en cosas que les gusta hacer. Okay, if you want to participate, you tell me, okay? So, do you like to work with people? Yes or no? Digamos que no es la X, ¿verdad? Esto es no. My goodness. Y digamos que el chequecito es yes. Escribir con el mouse tiene que ser una carrera aparte. Really good, okay? What do you think, guys? Do you like to work with people? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
Excellent.
teacher.
Okay, you like to work with people. Do you like to work alone? Yep. Someone said yes immediately, right?
No.
Okay. Ah, you don't. Ah, okay. I will put an X. Okay. Now, do you like to build or create things? What is to build or to create things? What is the meaning of build?
Construir.
Make.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Crear sus
Because
cosas.
it's
An architect.
exactly like an architect, right? Okay. Do you like to do this?
Yes.
Yes,
Ah, okay,
I do.
good. Really good. Now, do you like to fix things when something doesn't work?
Yes.
Okay, really
For
good.
me.
Now, do you like to help people or to assist people when they need help?
Always.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Excellent, really good. Do you like to listen to people? Are you good at
Yes.
listening people? Ah, okay.
Yes, I do.
So you listen to their problems, right? Good. Now, do you like to talk to people?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
That's right, really good. Do you like to solve problems?
Sometimes yes.
Some, but you say
Yes,
sometimes,
it
not
depends.
always,
No,
right?
no,
Sometimes.
no always.
Not always. Okay.
Depends, teacher.
It depends on the problem, depende qué problema sea, ¿verdad? Excellent. I will put the X. Okay, now, do you like to work with your hands?
Yes.
Excellent,
Yes.
really good. Okay, do you like to work with your mind?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, do you like to work inside your house?
Yes.
No.
Okay, I heard no and yes. Now, do you like to
Yes.
work outside your house?
Yes.
Okay,
No.
there you have it. Now, do you like to
Yes.
work with numbers?
To me, no.
No much.
Teacher de matemáticas.
Exactly, right? Only people who teach us mathematics love working with
Yes.
numbers, right? Do you like to work with ideas?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
love working with children?
Yes. Mi mejor.
Yes. Me, yes.
Escuché it depends.
Yeah. It depends.
Your white animals, no.
It depends on how old is the child, right? If it is too small, okay? Really good. So I put this and this. Okay, there we have it. Thank you guys. Okay, I mean, we don't have like, aquí no hay pregunta correcta e incorrecta, son preferencias de cada quien, okay? So really good, thank you so much, guys. Let me just erase. This is really interesting to see how you like to work with things, right? Really good. Okay, let me just put this up. Walk around where we cannot walk around. It says walk around the room and find another student who check at least. No, esto no se puede hacer porque no estamos físicamente en un salón, okay? take turns. Okay. I think that we can, it says career and life advice. Take turn being a career or life coach for each other. What advice would you give? Use the information in the exercise. Okay. You could, we had suggestions. So, vamos a hacer una cosa. Digamos, yo digo esta oración. I want to, I want to study medicine. Yo sé que aquí tengo gente que trabaja en campo de medicina. So, I want to study medicine. ¿Qué es una sugerencia que me dan si me quiero meter a eso? What is a suggestion you give me if I want to study medicine? Any suggestion you may have for me? What do you think? ¿Qué le sugerirían a alguien que quiere estudiar medicina?
Don't study medicine.
Que lo piense bien.
It's really hard.
Porque es muy bonito, pero
So,
es
teacher.
bien sacrificado.
Okay, so sería you should think about it, ¿verdad? You should think
You should think, sangre, ¿cómo se dice?
Sandra, blood.
Blood. No nervous.
Ah, excellent. You shouldn't be nervous about blood. Excellent, blood. Excellent. You shouldn't be nervous, right? If you see, right?
Or is for the inyecciones o agujas.
I forgot how to say agujas. Give me a moment, I will.
Or for the agujas, I don't know.
Yes, give me a moment. Agujas. Let's see, agujas says needles, así se escribe. Needles.
Sí, needle.
Needles.
Is miedo, no sé.
Fear of needles. Miedo a las agujas. Fear of needles.
No, don't not never of fear of needles.
Okay, don't be afraid, sería, right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of needles. Really good. And as I said, right, you need to think deeply, right? Because it's something really, it's an important decision in your life, right? We say think about it deeply, right? Think about it deeply. Ese deeply quiere decir que pensarlo profundamente, pensarlo bien, ¿verdad? Really good, okay? Now, another profession, let's see, I want to be, if I'm not mistaken, let's see. I want to be a teacher, okay? ¿Qué le consideran a alguien que quiere ser un docente? Sin importar la especialidad, pero docente en general. What is a suggestion you can give to that person? No me digan don't study to be a teacher. That would be really... Any suggestion you may have?
To tener mucha paciencia, teacher.
To be patient, right? To have a lot of patience. Really good, okay? To have a lot of patience, you said, right? To be patient, sería mejor, ¿verdad? To be...
Vocation.
Yeah, it should be your...
Much vocation.
Your vocation, right? Really good, okay? You should
Vocation
love...
para enseñar.
Excellent, right? You should be made, you should be attracted, right? Attracted to teaching, right? Vocación para enseñar, attracted to teaching, really, okay? Excellent, now, hagamos un distinto. I want to be, right? I want to be an engineer, okay? Digamos que alguien quiere ser ingeniero, what do you suggest to that person?
Mínimo, le deben gustar las matemáticas, teacher.
Bueno.
You need to love the numbers.
You must love numbers.
Engineer system.
Matemática y fit.
Okay, mathematics and physics, right?
En physics. Hay uno que le gusta mucho.
Mathematics, mathematics. Ahora sí, mathematics.
Do you like sólidos?
And physics. And solids, right? I totally know, okay? Really good mathematics, okay? Excellent. What else can you suggest to a person who wants to be an engineer? What else? What else can you tell a person who wants to be an engineer? Only that?
Your law visited ¿cómo dice?
A lot, several?
Muchos lugares.
Okay. So you should, yeah, you should enjoy, right? Enjoy visiting many places.
You love.
Okay, you should love, right?
Como amar, o sea, que le guste mucho, que amara
Okay.
a ir a muchos lugares.
Okay, so you must love going to several places, right? Excellent. There we have it. Really good, okay? Another profession that you can tell me right now? Another thing that you guys are studying right now? If I want to be a psychologist, what can you suggest to a psychologist?
Teacher.
Oh, Patricia, you're a psychologist. Okay, excellent. So, que le digamos que alguien le dice, quiero estudiar psicología. What do you suggest to that person? ¿Qué le sugiere a una persona que quiere estudiar eso?
I like read book.
Okay. Okay, so you must love reading books, right? Okay, you must love read. What else?
I like observer and the people.
Okay, so you need to observe what people, sorry?
I like help in the people, in the children, people, adolescents.
Adolescents, okay. Okay, you need to observe all kind of people, right? Like teenagers and all that, all kind of people. Like adolescents, children, adults, and all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Really good. Okay, what else do you suggest to a person who wants to be a psychologist?
Pilot.
Pilot. Okay, so if a person wants to be, si alguien dice quiero ser
Love to
piloto.
travel.
Okay, you must.
I like drive avión. Avión.
Okay, an airplane, right? Airplane. Okay.
Airplane. Okay.
Airplane. Really good. Really good. So you must love traveling. What else? If a person wants to be a pilot, what
You
else?
must love traveling in what is
Loves the highs.
fly to different countries.
And moving to different locations. And love the sky, right? Locations. Really good. Yeah, and you shouldn't be afraid of height, right? To be high. Really good, okay? I think, well, excellent, guys. Here you have it. As you can see, depending on what people want to be in the future, right? Career counseling. Aquí acabamos de hacer lo que dice aquí, ¿verdad? Career counseling como asistencia a alguien que quiere hacer algo en el futuro y no sabe qué, ¿ok? Really good. There you have it, right? Excellent. Interesante que según lo que alguien quiere hacer son los consejos que te van a variar, ¿ok? O le tienes que gustar los números o no le tiene que dar miedo a la sangre. Really good, ¿ok?
Teacher, I love estadística.
No, my goodness, no, eso no lo soporto.
Teacher.
I don't like. Yes, tell me so much.
When I was
You love
child,
statistics, teacher.
Yes, tell me so much when you were a child.
Yes, when I was child, yo quería ser I will to be, es verdad.
I wanted to be. I wanted
to be veterinarian because I love the animals.
You love animals. Okay, that's good.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That is a really good thing, right? It's a little bit difficult, right? But if you love it, right?
Teacher,
You still can do. Yes,
I
tell me.
love studying for the teacher, the children.
You love to be a teacher for children, to teach children. Yes. Yes, that is really cute to teach children. They love playing. You need to sing, to clap your hands and all that stuff for children, right? Yes. I had the opportunity to teach children and I love it, okay? Me gustó, pero no es para mí, la verdad. Hay que estar demasiado así animado toda la hora y así no lo aguanto, okay? Really good. Excellent, there you have it. Y con estadística yo estoy traumado. Cuando se lanza un dado y se quiere saber cuántas caras, nada, que se lanza 51 veces. Que se lanza una moneda. ¿Y cuántas veces sale cara? A mí traumado me tiene eso, ¿ok? Really good. There you have it. Okay, now we need to see.
Que nada lo traume, teacher. Es la que va a salir mejor. Póngale más empeño.
Yes, teacher, where he is student? University.
Where do I study, you mean?
Yes.
At the university, yes. I am
Yes.
from the university. Yes, I am from the university.
Where?
At US, right? I am from the US at Santa Ana.
Oh,
US.
okay.
Very difficult.
I am a student university tecnológica.
Okay, excellent. You are a university student as well.
Yes. No.
Me.
No. Es como ahí está un, ¿cómo se diría en inglés?
There is
the teacher de statistic.
Okay. There is
the last name or first name. First name is Chavarría.
Sí, Charlie, me suena.
Is difficult. Solo éramos 6 estudiantes.
Wow, my goodness. Can you imagine?
La mayoría se corrió.
Okay, most of them ran out. Excellent. Thank you so much, Yesenia, for sharing that. Okay. Excellent, really good, guys. You see, we had some time to share about our personal experiences, right? That is, I like it because you had the confidence to share with me your experiences, right? I really appreciate that. Really good. Okay, now we had to complete this part before we go into the break. Well, we still have a lot of time before going to break, but you know this part, right? Reza, I think creo que se pronuncia Reza. Reza is talking about his life before and after law school. So you need to pay attention, right? Sure, sound okay. You need to pay attention and you need to tell me what is missing. We need to fill, sorry, the empty spaces. So here we go.
The time just after leaving school is when young people face a lot of change in their lives. We talked to 3 people about how their lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started to work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot different than when I was in law school. In law school, you're stressing about your academics. When you're practicing law, as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects that you're working on for your clients.
Okay, there you have it. What do you think? Do you have all the answers or do you need to watch it again? What do you think? It says in college I was a
please.
okay, a political science major and okay, don't worry, we're going to play that again. See, the thing is, or what happens is he speaks really fast, right? Here we go.
Lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major. And after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot different than when I was in law school. In law school, you're stressing about your academics. When you're practicing law, as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects that you're working on for your clients.
Okay, what do you think, guys? Is it so difficult?
Difficult.
Difficult, right? Yes, this guy, this guy, yes, no, don't worry. He speaks way fast. He speaks really fast. But what do you think? Do you think you got some of the words? It says in college, I was a political science and
After
excellent. And after college, I went to Washington D.C. too. Okay, yes, ahí llegaron. Okay, really good. So don't worry. I will play it again. I will try to make pauses, right? To make some pauses so that you can focus on each word at a time. Okay, here we go.
In their lives. We talked to 3 people about how their lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics.
Okay, I went to Washington D.C. too.
to working in Paris.
To work
In Palace, no, I don't know. I know how.
politics, probably. Politics,
Okay.
right?
See?
Face a lot of change in their lives. We talked to 3 people about how their lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is...
Okay, what is the word?
Politics.
Politics, right? Politics. Politics. I work on the Capitol Hill for Okay, es una preposición que empieza con A. Which one is it? It's a preposition that starts with A and B.
About.
Excellent. For about 2 years. 2 years. Okay, let's continue listening.
Where the government is, and it's also the center of the city.
See.
A large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city.
Okay. Which is?
I don't understand that word, teacher.
Okay. It starts with W. Es una WH question, él dice ahí. Okay, which WH question you use for talking about places? Which one is
Where?
it? Where? Where the government is. Dice, ¿dónde está el gobierno? Right? Where the government is. And it's also the? You don't know, okay. The capital. The capital. He says like the capital, but it is like this, right? The capital of the? Okay, we have Manchester United and Manchester. The opposite?
City.
City. There you have it, really.
City.
which the government is the capital of that city. Okay, let's continue listening. Just a moment, here we go.
People about how their lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law.
Okay.
Working in government.
Working.
Working in the government, I
Learn.
I think about, no, I don't remember.
learned. Really good. Excellent. I learned more about the law. Good. Okay, let me just drag it back a little bit. Sí, ¿cómo cuesta? Okay.
Lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law.
I want to get more education in the law.
Excellent, really good, but it's not, es one, pero no es one como tal. It's in past. So how do you say in past?
Wanted.
Wanted, I wanted.
One.
I wanted to get more.
Get more about, I forgot.
Education, you said, right?
Education.
I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come. Well, let me just make it back, okay?
In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston.
To come back.
Come back.
Home. Come back home and
Come
go
back.
to law school.
Come. Excellent. To come back home and go to law school. Okay, that is where we live.
And after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston.
There is a preposition missing there. Which one is it,
Maybe
guys?
come back.
No, eso estuvo
Last.
come back.
Last.
It starts with I. It's a preposition.
In.
In, right? I wanted to go to law school in Boston. Okay, excellent. Let's continue. Let me drag it back once again.
Is when young people face a lot of change in their lives. We talked to 3 people about how their lives have changed and their plans for the future.
My name is Reza, and I'm a lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm.
Okay.
I pray.
When I
Graduate.
When I can you repeat it? Sorry.
Graduate.
Graduate. Okay. And Graduated. Okay, graduated. Okay, when I graduated. When I graduated, I had a job.
Ready?
Ready. Okay. Ready for me, and I started working right away at that. What do you think, guys? Yeah. Okay, let's repeat that part specifically.
Lawyer. I work in Boston at a large law firm downtown. In college, I was a political science major. And after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm.
At the
plan. I don't know.
You don't know. That word is. Yes, tell me, Yesenia.
No.
No idea. Okay.
Otra vez, teacher, please.
Okay, sure.
And it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm.
No se le escucha bien. Sorry.
At the way.
At the front.
But
away at the front. No
but
sé.
the way.
At the front.
I
At the
guess.
front. Yo también me escuché at the front, pero no creo que
No
sea
front.
the front.
Ajá.
Working right away at the front. Porque makes no sense. Es que no tiene sentido decir eso. Working right away at the front. Okay. Did any of you understood another word? ¿Alguien escuchó algo diferente at the front?
From, maybe home.
From.
Es como
home.
left, no sé, algo así.
Okay, interesting. Well, let's leave that one for a moment like that. We continue listening, okay? Interesting. Let me just bring it back.
In politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot different than when I was in law school.
Okay, that one is easy right there.
The stress level.
Stress level.
The stress.
Excellent. So you have the stress level now is a lot.
Different.
It's a lot different than when I was in
The school.
Okay, and what type of school?
Repeat, teacher, please.
What type of school? Okay, but es un abogado. ¿A qué tipo de escuela van los abogados?
Derecho.
Okay, yes, okay. Entonces,
Escuela de leyes.
Okay.
Escuela de leyes. Law
Ley.
school.
Lawyer school.
Law school.
Law, okay. In law school. Y aquí está
In
in
law school, yes.
There you have
Es
it, okay?
law, no es ley.
No, we say law, in law school, okay? Law.
Okay.
That is how you pronounce it.
Se repite entonces, teacher. In law school, in law school.
Sí, se repite porque aquí
Okay.
lleva el punto, ¿eh? Ahí finaliza
Sí,
la
sí.
oración,
Yes.
comienza la otra aquí, okay?
Yes.
So let's continue listening, let's see.
In law school, you're stressing about your academics. When you're practicing law, as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects that you're working on for your clients.
Okay.
You're stressing about your academic.
You're stressing about your academics, but when you're
Your best try.
Practicing.
Okay. When you're practicing law as a lawyer, you're
I forgot.
you forget. Okay. But where it starts, les ayudo. It starts with W.
Worried.
Worrying, okay. Aquí yo entendí que le dijo un INGL, ok, worrying. Eso entendí yo, ok. Sí, tiene que ser porque aquí está el. ¿Cómo sé yo que esto es worrying? Porque, si fijan aquí, tiene el contractado. Y eso se ocupa cuando estamos ocupando el presente continuo, ¿verdad? You are worried about doing the best you. What goes over here? Okay, let's listen the last time to make sure we get it. Okay, don't worry. See?
I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot different than when I was in law school. In law school, you're stressing about your academics. When you're practicing law, as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects that you're working on for your clients.
Okay, about
You
the
can.
best.
You can on those projects you're working on for.
You can on those projects you're working on for
Your
Your
clients.
clients. Yeah.
Clients. Excellent. Thank you, guys. There you have it. What do you think? Was it easy? Yeah, right? Easy peasy, right? What do you say?
Difficult.
Oírlo
Difficult.
varias veces ya ayuda, teacher, pero poquitas veces
Okay.
es difícil. Sí.
Excellent. Really good. There you have it. Okay, let's see. After excellent. Work in politics. Politics, okay. Now we had about excellent. Where you see where the government center of city. There we have it. Working in government, I learned more about the law. I wanted, let's see. Yes, I wanted to get more education in law. Back home, I graduated. I had a job ready. Vamos a ver qué decía. Ah, my goodness, on the firm.
Oops.
That word was, yeah, but that word was difficult to get, okay? On the firm, okay? Excellent. Well, we needed to get into more context, right? In la firma de abogados, so makes sense, okay? The firm. So the stress now is a little different than when I was in law school. In law school, where you're stressing about your academics, but when you are practicing law as a lawyer, you're worried. Okay, that was my mistake. I thought that was in ING, but no. Estaba en participio. Worried, right? You're worried about doing the best you can on those projects you're working on for your client. Excellent, really good. I like this text. I think that if we practice this, we can, we can do the best. We can get the best of this activity. So before going to break, I want volunteers to read all these paragraph. I like it because it has like I wouldn't say difficult vocabulary, but it has a good vocabulary for you to practice. So a volunteer who would like to read all the paragraph, please. Some volunteers to read it, to say, in college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and there we have it, okay? So I will finish, and then you read it, okay? Where the government is. And it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I wanted to get more education in law. I decided I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me and I started working right away at the firm. The stress level is now a lot different than when I was in law school. Law school, you're stressing about your academics, but when you're practicing law as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best you can on those projects working for your clients. Really good. Xiomara, go ahead, please.
Okay, teacher. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law and I want to get more education in the law. I decided I want to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me and I started work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot of different than when I was in school. In law school, you are stressing about your academics, but when you are practicing law as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects you're working on for your clients.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Xiomara. There we have it. Just remember, as a lawyer, okay? The rest
As
was
a lawyer.
explained. Excellent. Really good. Thank you so much. Hugo, go ahead, please.
Hey. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. In politics. In work, I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it is also the center of the city. In the city working, in government, I learned more about the law, and I want to get more education in the law. I decided I want to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduate, I had a job ready for me, and I start work right away at the firm. The stress level now is a lot different than when I was in law school. I love school, you are stressing about your academics, but where you're practicing law as a lawyer, you're worried about doing the best job you can on those projects you are working on for your client.
For your clients. Excellent. Thank you so much. Really, that was fantastic. Just pay attention to some words. We say, I want it, right? We say, I decided, I want it, right? They are mixed over there. I decided, I want, right? To come back home. Excellent.
Okay. Thank
Really
you.
good. Thank you so much, Hugo. Okay, guys. So, nos quedamos pendientes con Yesenia, Jonathan, Patricia, okay? If you take a look at the time now, okay? Dejen la mano levantadita, ok. Voy a dejar de compartir un momentito. Vamos al descanso y los veo de vuelta a las 7:30, ok.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Got it. Thank
Okay,
you,
teacher.
guys. Okay, class, excellent. Thank you so much for turning on your cameras just in time. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now is the time to pass the attendance. Okay, los que tienen levantada la mano, déjenla así. Ok, cuando terminemos de pasar asistencia en el screenshot, retomamos con la lectura. Ok, really good. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. Okay, excellent, really good. So, okay, so now is the time for me to pass, right, the attendance. So you know the deal, right? Every time you listen to your names, that's me, that's my name, here I am, present, presente, or as you wish. Okay, so let's see. Right now I have 19 students. Really good. Okay, excellent. Okay, so today is November 11th. Can you believe it? How fast time goes? That is really impressive. Okay, here we go. So, Ada Marisol Guevara Cuellar. Okay, Alexis Fabricio Guerra Mercado.
Here I am.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Really good. Let's see. Okay, Ana María Gámez Mendoza.
Present, teacher.
Okay, excellent. Good. Thank you so much. Continue. Carlos Rodolfo González.
Present, teacher.
Got it. Thank you. Elmer Romeo Flores Guzmán. Okay, excellent. Emily Gabriela Rodríguez Carpio. Okay, Esmeralda Lizeth Pérez.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Hugo Adiel Vecinos López. Okay, let's continue. Iliana Giselle Guevara Ulloa.
Present.
Okay, thank you.
No hallaba el micrófono.
Okay, yes, I was like, hey, she was here. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, Ingrid Carolina Argueta.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Jason Ariel Saber Nacerón. Jennifer, no, Jennifer is not present today, right? Let's see. Jessica Rocio López García.
Present, teacher.
Okay, good. Thank you. Let me make the correction. Jonathan Alexander Garcia Vasquez.
Good night.
Excellent. Good night. Okay. Jorge Amilcar López Urbina. Jorge Lee López Argueta. José Miguel Pérez Quintanilla.
Present.
Got it. Thank you. José David López Dubón. José Natanael García Corena.
Present.
Got it. Thank you. Karen Yesenia pues de Platero.
Present, teacher.
Got it. Alicia Saraí Portillo Prieto.
Present.
Got it. Thank you. Okay. Samuel Antonio Luis Rijalba. Sara Ruth Gutiérrez Silva.
Present, teacher.
Got it. Thank you. Saraí Torres de Valle.
Present, teacher.
Got it. Xiomara Lizeth Pérez de Gómez.
Present, teacher.
Got it. Thank you. Yesenia Esmeralda Molina de López.
Present, teacher.
Got it. Carla Lizeth Valle Vargas. She still hasn't made it. Okay. And finally, Patricia Maricela Amaya Chacon.
Present, teacher.
Got it. Thank you so much. There we have. Okay, let me just send this up. Okay, now is the time for me to take the screenshot, right? So excellent. I think that most of you are ready to take it. Okay, so to be part of the screenshot. Okay, so here we go. Remember when I tell you to smile, you smile. Excellent. All of you had the camera on. This is perfect. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, smile. Excellent, really good. You see, A screenshot where everyone has the camera on is rare, so this is unique, right?
Teacher, I'm here.
Okay, yes, okay, thank you. I will make the correction in the attendance. Give a moment, okay?
Please, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Excellent, let's see. Today is November 11, right? Can you imagine it's about to be December, right? December, so if it gets to December, if I get to be your teacher in December, we need to wear Christmas hats during classes, okay? So you need to get them, right? Or you can buy, yes, tell me.
Today is November 8th. No.
Okay, sorry, the 11. Sí, perdón, el calendario vi el mes, okay. November 8th, thank you so much, Ingrid, I really appreciate it. Really good, okay, thank you. That was good, okay, so let's go back over here. I don't know why se borró eso. I hate it, okay, so let's see. Can you see it from here? No, right? No, lo voy a escribir rápido, give me a moment, guys. Let's see. And after, right? I will just make it really quickly, and after work, right? Work, politics, about, for about year, which is where the government is also, and it's also the what? The center, right? Also the center of the city. Okay, que iba aquí, working, right? Working in the government, I learned. Let's see, I learned I wanted, right? And I wanted. Okay, give me some moments, guys, almost done. I wanted to get more education. To get more education back on. When I when I graduated, are you ready? The firm, almost done, okay? Let's see. Vamos a dejarlo así por cuestión de tiempo, okay? El párrafo lo voy a reducir hasta aquí, okay? So you will read only until from here to here, okay? So, Yesenia, go ahead, please.
Okay. In college, I was a political in science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the law, and I went to get more education in the law. I decided I went to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started work right away the firm.
I'm definitely excellent. Thank you so much, and that was pretty good. Okay, only a couple of words to pay attention to. We say politics, right? We say politics. We say wanted, started, wanted, politics. Okay, the rest was really good. I like. Okay, Jonathan, go ahead, please.
In college, I was a political sciences major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is, and it's also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about law. and I wanted to get more education in the law. I decided I wanted to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduated, I had a job ready for me, and I started working right away at the firm.
Excellent, thank you so much, Jonathan. I really appreciate that performance. That was fantastic. Okay, probably we need to practice the endings in simple past, okay? We say decided and graduated, okay? Only those two words, pay attention to that. Okay, decided, I graduated. Okay, the rest was splendid. Thank you so much, okay? Patricia, go ahead, please.
Yes. In college, I was a political science major, and after college, I went Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked on Capitol High for about 2 years, which is where the government is also the center of the city. Working in women, I learned more about the law, and I want to get more education in the law. I did say I want to come back home and go to law, law school in Boston. When I graduated, I was a job ready for me and start work right away at the
And the firm, okay, excellent. The firm, excellent. Thank you so much, Patricia. That was splendid. I really appreciate your performance as well. Only a few words to pay attention to. We say science, right? I was a political science major. We say politics, okay? Politics, here, government, and remember the endings of simple past. We say wanted, cited, graduated, and firm. The rest was really good. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And finally, Carlos, all yours. Go ahead, please.
Sure.
Okay, can you please read it?
Yes. In college, I was a politics science major, and after college, I went to Washington, D.C. to work in politics. I worked to Capitol Hill for about 2 years, which is where the government is and is also the center of the city. Working in government, I learned more about the laws, and I want to get up more education in the laws. I desire I want to come back home and go to law school in Boston. When I graduate, I have a job ready for me, and I stand for right away at the firm.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Carlos. I really appreciate it. You have improved a lot, okay? Only a few words to pay attention to. We say law. We say wanted, decided. Okay, you see decided, graduated, graduated, started, okay, started, and you say away, okay, away, okay. Excellent, really good. Thank you, Carlos, and thank you to all the people who participated. That was really good. Okay, now it is finally time to go back to the books, right to your books. Okay, just give me some moments. As you can see, it's still my computer is loading, but okay, I hope that it loads something. Okay, but today we're going to be working on some exercises about the present continuous, right? When you say, for example, I am going to high school. I am learning English, right? She's going to practice, right? She is doing this. So we're going to be doing a practice related to the present continuous. That is something that we already studied, okay? I am just waiting for my computer to load, okay? I don't know why that always occurs, okay? Okay, give me some moments. Okay, can you please hurry, computer? Okay, while the computer is loading, I will send the screenshot into the WhatsApp group, okay, to take advantage of the time. Really good, okay. My goodness, okay, como la computadora me está dejando abajo, aprovecho el comercial para, por fin, my goodness, I hate that my laptop takes forever to load, okay, so we are starting a new unit, right, as you can see, we are in unit 15. What are you doing later, right? So we have how to decline an invitation politely, right? So it says, a friend has invited you to go out, but you can make it. Follow our advice and learn how you can decline an invitation politely and keep your friend. Okay? So for example, someone wants you to go to Metro Centro or to go to any place. So these are the ways you can say no in a polite way. A volunteer to read the first forms to decline it. A volunteer to read it right now. One person. Excellent, Alexis, go ahead.
To thank your friend, you can say, thanks so much for asking me. It sounds like a lot of fun. Thanks so much for the invite.
For the invite, excellent. Thank you so much, Alexis. There we have it. Now we have to apologize and explain. You can accept. You can say, Hugo, read it, please.
Sorry, but I already have plans. Sorry. Sorry, but I have something else going on that day. I'm sorry, but I can't make it. I'm really busy this day.
Okay, yeah, excellent, really good. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's have Yesenia read. To offer another time to do something together, you can say.
This week is crazy, but let's shoot for next week. Maybe another time. I'm free next week. Can I take a rain check?
Excellent, really good. Thank you so much, Yesenia. Just remember that we say let's shoot for next week. Okay, really good. Thank you.
Shoot.
Shoot for next week. Excellent, really good. Okay, so going back to the participation of the Marisol, we once again to thank your friend, you can say.
Thanks so much for asking me. It sounds like a lot of fun. That's so much for the invite.
For the invites, really good. Okay, so ahí, to apologize and explain why you can accept, you can say.
Sorry, but I really have plans. Sorry, but I sometime also going to that day. I am so sorry, but I can't make up. I am really busy these days.
These days, excellent. Thank you so much. I just remember that we say something and busy, okay? Only that. Really good, okay? Jonathan, you're going to help me with to offer another time to do something together, you can say.
To offer another time to do something together, you can say, this week is crazy, but let's shoot for next week. Maybe another time. I'm free next week. Can I take a rain check?
Excellent. I like your intonation. That was really good for questions. Fantastic. Okay. Now,
Thank you,
Xiomara,
teacher.
you're welcome. Okay. Xiomara, to thank your friend, you can say.
Okay, teacher. To thank your friend, you can say, thanks so much for asking me. It sounds like a lot of fun. That's so much for the invite.
Okay. Excellent. Really good, Xiomara. Just remember that we say thank you so much for asking me. Okay. We say for asking me, and you
Asking
say
me.
asking me. Yes, and for the invite. Okay. For the invite.
Invite.
Great.
Hey,
There you have it. Thanks to you. Okay. Anagames, to apologize and explain why you can accept, you can say.
Ok. Tengo que bajar la mano para leer bien. Ok. This week is crazy, but let's shoot for next week. Maybe another time. I am free next week. Can I take a right check?
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. Anagames, that was fantastic. Good intonation. Okay. Carlos Rodolfo, to thank your friend, you can say. Okay, your microphone is off, I think. You're muted.
Thanks so much for asking me. It sounds like a lot of fun. Lot of fun. I thank so much for the invite.
Excellent, really good. You identify, right? We say, sounds like a lot of fun, really good. And finally, Indy, fantastic. So to apologize and explain why you can't accept, you can say.
Sorry, but I already have plans. Sorry, but I have something else going on that day. I'm so sorry, but I can't make it. I'm really busy this day.
Excellent, I like it. I like that you say, can make it, right? That is how we pronounce it. We don't say can make it, no, right? We say can make it. So that was fantastic. Thank you. That was really good, okay? Thank you to everyone who participated. That is something really good. So these are the ways you can deadline something, right? And we had a conversation next time. So you had a conversation between Alice and Alicia, sorry, Mike. As you can see, it's really short. So I hope to see as many volunteers as possible, okay? So let's see, let's listen, and of course, we practice, okay? One moment. Okay, there we have.
Unit 15. What are you doing later? Page 100. Exercise 2. Conversation. Are you doing anything tomorrow? Part A. Listen and practice.
Hey, Mike. What are you doing tonight? Do you want to go see the new photo exhibit?
Thanks so much for asking me, but I can't. I'm gonna have dinner with my parents.
Oh, well, maybe some other time.
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We could go then.
Tomorrow sounds fine. I have class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay. Afterward, maybe we can get some dinner.
Sounds great.
Okay, excellent. Great plans they had, okay? Volunteers, one person that can be Alicia, another person that can be Mike. Excellent. I want to see as many volunteers as possible because this is really a short conversation, so you can practice a lot, okay? Excellent. Let's see, Jonathan, you're going to be Mike. Ingrid, you're going to be Alicia. Start, please.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to go see the new photo exhibit?
Thanks so much for asking me. But I can't. I'm going to have dinner with my friends.
Oh, well, maybe some other time?
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We could go in.
Tomorrow sounds fine. I have class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay, afterward, maybe we can get some dinner.
Sounds great.
Okay, excellent, really good. Thank you so much to Ingrid and Jonathan. That was fantastic. I like it. I like it that you have a good intonation, right? Like you are really, doing the characters, right? That you are doing the characterization of a character. So that is something that I really appreciate. Probably only two words, right, based on what I hear in the listening. But we say parents, okay? We say parents and we say afterward. So it's like a letter O, right? Afterward. Maybe we can get, okay? The rest was splendid. So thank you so much. Sarai, you're going to be Alicia. And let's see, Anagamis, you're going to be Mike. Start, please.
Hi, Mike. What are you doing? I want to go see the new Apollo city.
Thanks so much for asking me. But other thing, I'm going to have dinner with my parents.
Oh, well, maybe some other time.
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We go with them.
Tomorrow, from 5. I have class unit 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay, afterward, maybe we can get some at dinner.
Sure, great.
Excellent, really good. I like it. I like it that it was really smooth, right? Really good. Okay, I really appreciate it. Probably a couple of words that we can pay attention to. We say dinner. We don't say diner. No, we say dinner. We say parents and afterward. So the last A afterward. No, afterward. Okay, but the rest was excellent. So I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Okay, so now Sarah Ruth, you're going to be Alicia. And Alexis, you're going to be Mike. Start, please.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to see the new photo is excited?
Thanks so much for asking me, but I can't. I'm going to have dinner with my parents.
Oh, well, maybe some other time.
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We could go then.
Tomorrow sounds fine. I have class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay. Afterward, maybe we can get some dinner.
Sounds great.
Excellent, really good. Yes, it sounded great. Thank you so much, Alexis and Sarah Ruth. That was a really good development, great performance, okay? I love it. Only two words we say exhibit, right? To the photo exhibit and parents, okay? I heard parents when I remember it's like a letter like a sound So you say parents, okay? The rest was
Exhibit.
splendid. Excellent, thank you, Sarah. Exhibit, there you have it. You managed, right? Excellent. Now let's have Xiomara, you're going to be Alicia, and let's see, Tricia, you're going to be Mike. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to go see the new photo exhibit?
So much for asking me, but I can't. I'm going to have dinner with my parents.
Oh, well, maybe some other time.
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We could go then.
Tomorrow sounds fine. I have class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay, afterward, maybe we can get some dinner.
Sounds great.
And so that sounded great. Excellent. Thank you so much. I like it. I felt your confidence. You read it really good. So excellent. No feedback, right? Because you pronounced them really good. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay. Now let's
Gracias.
continue with. You're welcome. Hugo Recinos, you're going to be Alicia, and Yesenia, you're going to be Mike. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Hey, Mike, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to go see the new photo exhibit?
Thanks so much for asking me, but I can't. I go to have dinner with my parents.
Oh, well, maybe some other time.
Are you doing nothing tomorrow? We could go 10.
Tomorrow sounds fine. I have class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay, after work, maybe we can get some dinner.
Some red.
Excellent. Thank you so much to Hugo and Yesenia. That was enjoyable. That was something really good. I like it. Okay. Only a few words that we can pay attention to. We say with, right? Remember the position with. We say parents and we say Ray. But I really enjoyed it because that was also went really smooth, right? I like your intonation, so that was excellent. Thank you so much, Hugo and Yesenia. Good. Okay, let's continue with Carlos Rodolfo. You're going to be Alicia, and Karen Yesenia. You're going to be Mike. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Mike, where are you going tonight? Do you want to go see the new photo exhibit?
Thanks so much for asking me, but I can't. I going to have dinner with my parents.
Oh, Will, maybe some other time?
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We call with them.
Tomorrow sounds fine. I have class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay, afterward, maybe we can get some dinner.
All right.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much to Carlos and Yesenia. I like it because you have no fear with reading it. That what I also feel your confidence. You read it at your own pace, so that was really good. Probably only one word. We say after word. Okay. I know that you see the letter A, but we say afterward. But the rest was excellent. So
Afterward.
keep on practicing. That was fantastic. Okay, now let's see, Esmeralda, you're going to be Alicia. Jose Miguel, you're going to be Mike. Go ahead, please.
Hey Mike, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to go see the new photo exhibit?
Thanks so much for asking me, but I can. I'm going to have dinner with my parents.
Oh, well, maybe some other time.
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We could go then.
Tomorrow, some fine. I have a class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Okay, afterward, maybe we can get some dinner.
Sounds great.
Okay, excellent. Yes, it sounded really great. Thank you so much to Esmeralda and Jose Miguel. I really appreciate that performance. I like it. I like that. I like the intonation you put in each segment of the conversation. Excellent. So I encourage you to continue practicing. I think that what we need is to practice even more. Okay. Only one word probably we say after war, we don't say after war. Okay, after war. I know that we see the letter A, right? In the word, in the final segment, right? In the last syllable, after war. But yes, we pronounce it after, but the rest was fantastic. Okay, so Patricia, you're going to be, let's see, you're going to be Alicia. And can another person be Mike? May I have the last volunteer to be my excellent Josue? So you're going to be Mike. Start, please.
Hey, Mike, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to go see the new photo exhibit?
Thanks so much for asking me, but I can't. I'm going to have dinner with my parents.
Oh, well, maybe some other time.
Are you doing anything tomorrow? We could go then.
Tomorrow sounds fine. I have class until 4.
So let's go around 5.
Good after May. We can get to dinner.
Sounds great.
Excellent. Yes, that was more than great. That was excellent, actually. Okay, so I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because you were paying attention to each of the words. So I really appreciate you're practicing. That is something fantastic. Okay, probably only 2 words I will dare to say. We say some. Remember the sound M has to sound, right? M. You say some and afterward. Afterward, no, we say afterward. But the rest was fantastic. So thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who participated. I really like it. And that is the purpose, right? To practice. That is the purpose. Okay, so it says, listen to the rest of the conversation. What are Alicia and I going to have dinner? Who are they going to meet for dinner? Okay, so let's listen and you give me the answers. Here we go.
Page 100. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. Where are Alicia and Mike going to have dinner? Who are they going to meet for dinner?
After the exhibit, do you want to go to the Korean house for dinner?
Sure. I love their food. We can go around 7. Look, there's Garrett. Maybe he can join us.
Yeah. Hey, Garrett. What are you doing tomorrow after class? Do you want to go to a photo exhibit with me and Mike? Then dinner at the Korean house? We're meeting at 5.
Oh, I have class till 6:30. But why don't I meet you for dinner later? Can you text me the address?
Sure.
Okay, there we have it. So what do you think? Where are Alicia and I going to have dinner? Where? Can you give me the place?
The Korean restaurant.
The Korean restaurant. Okay. The Korean restaurant. Okay, and who are they going to meet for dinner? Do you want to listen again to give me that answer? What do you think?
Yes, listen again, please, teacher.
Okay, here we go.
Page 100. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. Where are Alicia and Mike going to have dinner? Who are they going to meet for dinner?
After the exhibit, do you want to go to the Korean house for dinner?
Sure. I love their food. We can go around 7. Look, there's Garrett. Maybe he can join us.
Yeah. Hey, Garrett. What are you doing tomorrow after class? Do you want to go to a photo exhibit with me and Mike? Then dinner at the Korean house? We're meeting at 5.
Oh, I have class till 6:30. But why don't I meet you for dinner later? Can you text me the address?
Sure.
Okay. Who are they going to meet for dinner?
I listen there.
You listen or you heard the word or the name?
I heard Derek.
Ah, Derek. Okay, I heard another name. Okay, Derek. Another person has a different name, or did you listen the same name? Did you listen Derek?
Get it? Something like that. Get it?
Jared. Okay. Yo escuché Gary, so ya me fui, vamos a escuchar otra vez. Let's listen, okay?
Page 100. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. Where are Alicia and Mike going to have dinner? Who are they going to meet for dinner?
After the exhibit, do you want to go to the Korean house for dinner?
Sure. I love their food. We can go around 7. Look, there's Garrett. Maybe he can join us.
Yeah. Hey, Garrett. What are you doing tomorrow after class? Do you want to go to a photo exhibit with me and Mike? Then dinner at the Korean house? We're meeting at 5.
Oh, I have class till 6:30. But why don't I meet you for dinner later? Can you text me the address?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, pensaba que era Gary, pero no.
Derek.
Derek.
Garrett.
Yo
With
escuché
G.
más un Garrett like
Garrett.
this,
Garrett.
pero no estoy seguro. Okay, so you heard Derek. I heard Garrett. Okay,
Garrett.
let's listen. Okay, this one is interesting. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Let's see. They are going Garrett. Ah, you see Garrett. There you have it, right? Garrett. Aunque se escribe diferente al que yo puse. Garrett. Así está el nombre. Garrett. Okay. There you
Nada
have
que
it.
ver con Derek.
I can come Derek. Okay. The names are different. The probably sounds similar, right? So I understand why you thought it was
Yeah.
Derek. Okay. Exactly. It sounded similar, right? Really good. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I don't know why someone wrote on the screen. Okay. Okay, now it is time to study a little bit about this, right? Do you remember, guys? I am pretty sure I taught you this on the previous English levels. Okay, so I hope that you still remember, right? I understand that you're busy people, so we have future with present continuous and be going to. So we had, right, with present continuous. What are you doing tonight? I am going to buy. ¿Qué habíamos? Bueno, en el nivel anterior creo que fue, no sé si fue esos dos niveles, ¿verdad? Que dijimos que going to para futuro cercano, or as we know it in English, near future, right? Near future, futuro cercano, ¿verdad? Near future. So you use present continuous to express something that you're going to do in the near future. Saying, for example, in 2 weeks, for example, or in the following week, next week. I can say I am going to buy a new pair of headsets next week. And that is present continuous, talking about near future. So, para todo lo que el futuro cercano, es decir, mañana, mañana en la tarde, mañana noche, la semana que viene, dentro de 2 semanas a lo mucho, ocupamos going to, ¿ok? Y también se ocupa para lo que está pasando en el momento, ¿ok? So you have two functions, right? Or two qualities, two characteristics of going to. For example, here you have near future, ¿verdad? Futuro cercano. So, for example, near future, next week, well, let's see. Okay, so I say next week, no, I will tell you what I will do. Let's see, this Friday, right? This Friday, I am going to buy a gift for my mother. Okay. I can say that she listens to me, but since she doesn't understand English, it's okay, right? She doesn't realize. Okay, so I am going to buy a gift for my mother. So es algo que no estoy haciendo ahorita, pero que voy a hacer este viernes. Okay, es un futuro cercano. Okay. For example, what is it another thing that I can say? For example, I can say, I don't know, another person, right? They are going to receive the test result on Tuesday, for example. Okay, les van a dar resultado de parcial, que dejaron todo, van a uso pasa, okay, so van a recibir el resultado el siguiente martes, ok, so igual no es algo que esté pasando ahorita, va a pasar en un futuro cercano, porque solo es cuestión de días, no es una gran diferencia, no es una gran cantidad de tiempo lo que hay que esperar, ok, so recuerden, near future o futuro cercano, cualquier cosa que va a pasar, por ejemplo, mañana, el día después de mañana y así sucesivamente, ¿ok? Excellent, Tricia, I love it. You gave me the example. After this class, I am going to watch my TV series. Really good. Is it in English by any chance? What series are you watching, for example? Okay, excellent. I will use your example, Tricia. That is really good. So here you see, right, after this class, comma, right, she says, right, I'm going to watch my TV series. Really good, okay? Excelente ejemplo. Thank you so much, Licia. Entonces, como pueden ver, after o sea, es algo que ella va a hacer, no lo está haciendo ahorita mismo, pero lo hará en un futuro cercano, porque después de la clase, en poco más de una hora y algo, un poco más de, let's see, una hora 40, no, ¿verdad? Una hora, let's see. I don't know, I'm really bad at number, guys, but en una hora y algo lo va a hacer ella, ¿ok? Esa es una función, ¿verdad? Del going to, para futuro cercano, ¿ok? Do you have any question? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta? Any doubts? Do you think it's clear? What do you think? Esta es una función, futuro cercano. Ah, voy a hacer esto mañana, el día después de mañana, este viernes, la semana que viene, dentro de 2 semanas. Todavía para decir dentro de un mes, todavía. Pero ya pasado de un mes, ya tienes que ocupar will, ¿verdad? Porque ya es futuro cercano, ¿ok? Ya no es tan cercano como going to, ¿ok? La otra función es para cosas que están pasando ahorita mismo, ¿ok? For things that are happening at the moment. So you say at the moment, right? For example, at the moment, right? What is something that I am doing right now? For example, I am sharing, right? I am sharing my screen so that you can see, right? Really good. Or for example, I am speaking right now. I am speaking in, okay? So two functions, right? To explain near future or to explain things that are happening now. Dos funciones. Futuro cercano y para las cosas que están pasando ahorita mismo. So I don't know, let's see another thing. For example, we can say she's recording, right? She's recording the class. I don't know what else. What else? Or for example, he is checking, right? He's checking his cell phone. Anything, okay? So two functions, as I said, near future or things that are happening at the moment or right now. So, do you have any question, any doubts? ¿Tiene alguna pregunta? ¿Algo que no haya quedado claro? Do you think it's clear? So. Excellent. Thank you so much, Yamara. That is really good, okay? To have coffee so that you can have energy for the rest of the class. Really good. Oh, man, right. I am going to drink my coffee. Really good, okay? Tomorrow. Y aquí tenemos las time expressions. Time expressions, so you have tonight, tomorrow, on Friday, this weekend, this week. Todo esto es para near future, para futuro cercano, ¿ok? Esta noche, por ejemplo, ahorita estamos de noche, pero si digo esta noche voy a jugar videojuegos después de la clase. Just an example, okay? So, tonight, after some hours, for example, we had tomorrow, right? On Friday, which is the example I used already. So there you have it, right? I don't think that you don't have any question at this time, any doubts. What do you say? ¿Alguna pregunta? Okay, if there are no questions, we're going to listen this recording that we have. Excellent, really good. Thank you so much, Mara. Fantastic, I like it. Okay, so we're going to listen, and then of course you're going to complete these conversations, okay? Here we go.
Page 101. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Future with present continuous and be going to. With present continuous.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm going to a party.
Are you doing anything tomorrow?
No, I'm not doing anything.
With be going to plus verb.
What is she going to do tomorrow?
She's going to see a play.
Are they going to see the photo exhibit?
Yes, they are going to see it. Time expressions.
Tonight. Tomorrow. On Friday. This weekend. Next week.
Okay, so there we have it now, and it's time to practice. Okay, so it says complete the invitations in column A with the present continuous used as future, Complete the responses in column B with going to. Ok, so ya nos están diciendo que en esta columna con el futuro, ok, future, y en esta con going to. So, significa que todas esas van a tener sentido de futuro. Por ejemplo, ¿qué harás mañana? ¿Qué harás esta noche? O sea, es algo que se con la intención del futuro, ok. And obviously, in column B, going to, para preguntar cosas que están pasando en el momento. Okay, so let's try to do them. To work on them. So let's see, where is the pencil? Okay, here it is. Give me a moment, I want to place it here. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so what? We had you, so what do we use here?
What are you
What are
doing
you
What are
doing?
tonight?
What are you doing
Excellent.
tonight?
Really, what are you doing tonight? Would you like to go out? Okay, number 2, we had what goes here? Which WH question you place there?
Who?
Are you?
What?
Who you?
Are you doing
are you doing?
anything on Friday night?
What are you doing? No. Okay.
Are you doing?
Excellent. Are you?
Are you?
Excellent.
Are you?
Are you doing anything on Friday? Do you want to see a movie? Excellent. Now we, and we have. ¿Cómo sería have en ing?
We have.
Having.
We having. ¿Falta algo? Am I missing something?
We are having.
Excellent. The verb to be, right? Don't forget it. We are having friends over for a barbecue on Sunday. Would you like you and your parents like to come? Okay, now this is number 4. This is different. If it is you,
Are you?
excellent.
Staying.
Are you? Excellent.
Studying.
Studying.
Staying.
Staying.
Stay. Are you staying in town next weekend? Do you want to go for a hike? Excellent, there we have it. Now we are in column B. Okay, be. ¿Cómo sería be con el going to? O sea, para decir, voy a hacer esto con futuro continuo. Using the verb to be. Ok, si es I el sujeto, ¿cómo se conjuga con el verbo to be si es I? ¿Cuál siempre va con I?
I have.
I'm going to be.
I am.
I am going to be.
I am
Gone.
Excellent, very good.
I am going.
I am going, let's see, I am going here. I am going here Saturday, but not Sunday. Let's try to go on Saturday. My father, we had visits. Si es tercera persona es he, ¿qué decimos? His or are?
Is.
Okay. The ing of visit?
Visiting.
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 Well, my father is visiting my brother in college, but my mother and I, okay, my mother and I are or is?
are. Are.
Are.
Are.
Are, excellent, really good. Are home. But my mother and I are, let's say are going home. Okay, my mother and I are going home. We'd love to come. Sorry, I can't. I, which conjugation use for verb to be? If you had I
I'm working.
I am working.
I am working. Really good, there you have. I am working late tonight. How about tomorrow night? Can we go to a late show? I
I'm staying at the office till
Staying.
7. I'm staying.
I am.
I am staying.
Okay, I am staying, right?
Staying.
I am staying at the office till 7, okay? Really good, there you have it, okay? Let's check the answers. Okay, in column A we have, what are you doing? Would you like to go out? Are you doing? Excellent. We're having, are you staying? Excellent. Number 5, okay. Number 5, column B, I am going to be here, okay? It's when my father is going to visit or is visiting right at the college, but are going to be home, okay? Are going home. Let's see, I am going to work or I am working, okay? Can we go to a late show? I am going to stay. I am staying. Excellent, really good. So there we have like 2 ways of expressing the same idea. Really good, okay? Let me just erase this really quickly. See, let's continue. Okay, now we have free time. Excellent. We had another thing that we can do. It says word power, free time activities and events. So we need to classify them based on the corresponding category, right? So sports and games. What is something that you can do? Well, what is something that belongs to this category? Sports and games.
A soccer game.
Okay, good. Soccer game. Soccer game. What else?
A basketball game.
Basketball, you say, right?
No, baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball game.
Baseball
A video
game.
game tournament.
Baseball game.
And a video game tournament.
Okay, a video game tournament.
Yeah.
Sports and games. Okay, yes, I mean that is a game, right?
Teacher, a car race.
Yes,
No.
exactly. Yes, I agree with you. A car race, that can also be, that is considered a sport, right? When you're competing against someone else. So excellent. Good. Now, friends and family, what do you attach there?
Bill festival.
Happy birthday. A birthday party.
Barbecue film festival.
Barbecue.
A birthday party.
Birthday party.
Birthday party.
Barbecue, right? And a birthday party. A wedding as well, really.
A wedding.
Birthday party.
A rock concert. No.
It might be,
No.
right? It can be. And you say a wedding, right?
A wedding.
So you say a birthday party, you say a barbecue, you say a film festival, you say a wedding. Okay. What about class reunion? Where do you put that?
A rock concert.
Friends and family.
A class
No.
reunion.
A class reunion. A class reunion.
Okay. Or a class meeting, you can say as well, okay?
A hip hop dance.
Okay, where do you put that? In other performances?
A rock concert.
A class reunion.
Rock concert. Dance performance.
A musical.
Hip hop dance performance.
Hip hop dance performance.
A rock concert.
Okay, exactly. It was
A rock concert.
A Romeo y Julieta.
Actually, hip hop dance. Okay, interesting. We say Romeo and Juliet, okay?
Exactly.
Romeo, okay? Hip hop, then give me a moment. Let's see. So you say this one, a musical. What else? Rock concert. A rock concert. Concert, okay. Okay, we don't have, okay, well, apparently we ran out of all the options. So let's see how well we did. Okay, so sports and games, a soccer game, a video game tournament, a baseball game, and a football games. Noted additional examples are Italicize. Okay. Okay, so hay que inventarnos otros más. So, and let's see, art and performance. What else can you invent or what can you think about?
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Theater.
Theater, right? A theater.
Yeah.
A theater play. A theater play. Good. Excellent. And what else?
A pop concert.
A pop concert. Okay.
Harry
I like it. Okay. Interesting. It might be okay. Yes, that is an art. Really good. Okay. Well, let's double check. And
the first basketball game.
Okay. Give me a moment. I will put it here really quickly. Yes. Okay. Excellent. We completed then all. Okay. Let's see once again. Well, we had a baseball and they put a football game, but we had a basketball instead. Okay. Friends and family, we had a birthday party, a class reunion. Let's see, a barbecue. Let's see what else. A wedding. And we put here. Okay. Pusimos film festival, que esa no era ahí, okay? Now we had an art and performance. We had a rock concert. Here is a musical. Here is a hip hop dance performance. Here is. They put an opera and we had a theater play instead. Okay. Excellent. Solo Field Festival iba aquí. Yes. But it was only one out of all of them. So that was really good. Thank you guys. Okay. So we're going to do another activity all together. Well, we're going to do an activity right now into the breakout rooms, okay? Let's see, give me some moments. I will erase this really quickly. So I will stop sharing. Permítame un momento. Let's see. We're going to do something really quickly into the breakout rooms, okay? I just want to show you first right now so that you can have a better idea on what we need to do, okay? See, and do this. Okay. I just want to. There is. Okay, so I will stop sharing and I will start back what you're going to do, okay? So here we had a document. Yes, there it is. Okay, let me make it a little bit bigger.
Mándelo al grupo de WhatsApp, teacher, por favor.
Okay, yes, no, I will do it now. See? See, in a moment, I'm sending that right now. Where is, okay, here it is. Okay, so there you have it now available in the group. There it is, okay? Okay, so you had over there, so ya tienen aquí los elementos. Por ejemplo, dice Sam study at 2 o'clock. Entonces tiene que usar el presente continuo, ¿ok? O con el going to. So, si tenemos Sam study at 2 o'clock, ¿cómo haría la oración? Okay, I will help you. So, for example, we have Sam, right? Okay, what verb do I use with Sam? Do I say Sam are or Sam is?
Studying.
Is
Sun is starting.
at 2 o'clock.
Excellent. There you go. At 2 o'clock. Excellent. Y aquí dice, you work tonight. Eso es una pregunta. Okay. So, ¿cómo lo harían?
Are you working tonight?
Excellent.
Are you working tonight?
There you have it. Okay. Y así tienen que hacer con todas, ok. Y si ven el signo de interrogación es que es pregunta, si no, ok. Es que no lo es. As simple as that, okay? So based on the elements that you had over here, you need to make the sentence, right? And obviously here you need to provide the full answer, okay? Do you have any questions on what you need to do? This is something that you're going to do in the breakout rooms, okay? Okay, well, I don't think that you don't have any questions, so I will stop sharing. Okay, and I will send you into the breakout rooms. Okay, let's see. Sí, creo que todos pueden compartir en el breakout room. Okay, so let's see. I think that just 4 groups are enough. Okay, so get into the breakout rooms. And of course, if you need my assistance, I will be there. Okay, so get into the breakout rooms and start working on that. Okay.
Teacher, a question. I have a question.
Sure, tell me.
De la oración que estamos y que dice the sun is setting, setting, ¿qué quiere decir?
It's
Set.
setting.
Setting,
Setting.
ajá.
Eso
¿Sí?
está ocultando.
Ah, ok, thanks.
It's setting, okay. Setting, let's see. Quiero ver la oración con la sun. Yes, it's setting. I don't know. Let's see. Let me double check. Okay. I want to make sure. Okay. I don't want to give you false information. Okay. While I check that, what do you think about the activity, guys? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Complicated? Stress? What do you think?
I think easy.
How was it?
Yes, it's
Vaya y cascarón, entonces así, así.
It says the time when the upper limb of the sun disappears below the horizon as a result of the diurnal rotation of the Earth. What does it mean the sun is setting? Ahorita busco. The sunset is defined as white. Ajá, sí, que el decir que el sun is setting significa que está ocultando el sol, ¿ok? Esta es la definición que encontré.
okay. Thanks, teacher.
Sí, ahí se la pongo. Dice, the time when the upper limbs of the sound, dice, the upper limb of the sound disappear below the horizon as a result of the diurnal rotation. Bueno, cuando se oculta, eso es básicamente. Okay, good. There you go. Okay, guys, so it is time to check on the answers before we go. Well, before we go, we actually have other things that we can do, but right now let's make sure that we can get this right. I was passing by all the breakup rooms. I am really happy to see how well you did. Okay, so let's see. Well, actually, I think esta ya estudiaron, ¿verdad? Sam is studying. Some of you had some questions about this, right? You have give me some moments. You have studied like this, right? You have a study, and some of you were taking out the last letter, right? So some of you were doing this, right? But as you can see, hasta Word lo marca como incorrecto. Si lo dejamos, vamos a ver qué sugiere Word. Studying, right? So remember, there are some words. Hay unas secciones, ¿verdad? Generalmente, para los verbos, por ejemplo, tenemos play. No, pero completo lo agregamos playing. Let's see. Eat, you add eating. Va a ser un verbo que quitan. Let's see, write. Por ejemplo, write.
Stay.
Or pain, excellent, okay? Or pain,
Stay.
right?
Stay.
Pain, you mean like this?
Stay.
Spain.
No,
The country,
stay.
you mean?
Stay.
Stay, okay,
Stay.
thank you. Excellent, really good. So you had to stay, right? So some of you thought that you have to take out the Y and you needed to add this, but no, right? As you can see, even Word recognizes that that is an error, right? If I click here, you see that the option is staying, right? Staying, right? Y me la pone aquí. Aquí está, I staying, right? You see? So you don't need to, you don't have to take out Y, you only add ing, okay? So que hay secciones, por ejemplo, write, you say writing, ¿verdad? Writing, aquí sí, quitan la E y le ponen ing, okay? Pero como pueden ver, no todos los verbos siguen esa lógica, algunos simplemente le agregan eso y hasta ahí, okay? So, really that's what the confusion. Tell me, Hugo.
Playing.
Playing, you mean from
Play.
play, right?
Play.
Exactly.
Getting.
Good, so as you can see. Excellent, getting. So you had get, right?
Yes.
And you double T and you add ing, okay? So, como pueden ver, según el verbo, va a variar en su forma de ing. En algunos, por ejemplo, get, se dobla la letra T y le agregan ing. En verbos como play, pues no tiene, luego del y, ing, okay? Study, after the Y, you add ing, okay? So, what you need to do, lo que hay que hacer aquí es memorizárselos nada más, okay? Porque No hay como un decir, esto es así, así. Esos son excepciones a las reglas de los gerundios, ¿ok? There you have it, okay? It is time to double check here and you give me the answers. Let's see, my mom. Okay, I will use the one from. See, okay. So we have she studies. So how did you make this question?
Sam is studying at 2 o'clock.
No, esa ya estuvieron, okay? So what about
Okay.
she study?
She study.
Is she studying?
Is she studying?
Is she studying, right? No, she
Isn't.
She isn't.
is. Now we have they not write tomorrow. How did you make this sentence?
They aren't driving tomorrow.
Okay, good. Aren't driving tomorrow. You can say aren't or are not, okay? That is up to you. Now you sleep. How did you make this one?
Are you sleeping?
Are you sleeping?
Are you sleeping? Yes,
Yes, I do.
No, yes,
No,
I
no,
am.
yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Aquí me preguntan con are, verbo
Sí.
to be, okay?
Yes,
Really
teacher,
good.
yes.
You remember, right? Because si me preguntan, por ejemplo, do you study? Like this, right? Do you study? ¿Qué están usando aquí? El auxiliar. Okay, so como me preguntan utilizando esto, do you study? I answer, yes, I do, okay? Pero en este caso ocupan are, okay? So yes, I am.
Yes, teacher.
Good. Excellent.
Thank
Fantastic, okay? You're welcome. Now, we watch TV tonight.
Are we watching TV tonight?
We, and then?
Are we watching? No, sí, no es pregunta.
Yes, no decimos are we watching porque no hay signo de interrogación al final. Okay, good. We're watching TV tonight. Mr. Smith fly to Italy soon. How did you make this one?
Mr. Smith
Flying.
going to travel soon.
Mr. Smith, and then?
Is going to travel Italy.
Is flying, como pueden ver, fly. Se le agrega ing, okay? It's flying to Italy. To Italy soon. Excellent. Now, the sound set at 7 o'clock. How did you make this one?
The sun setting at 7 o'clock.
The sun is
Setting
sun
is setting at 7 o'clock.
at 7 o'clock.
Excellent, really good. Is setting, right? Don't forget the verb to be. That is something important in ing present continuous. Okay, now we eat soon. How did you make this one?
Are we?
Are we
Are we eating?
eating?
Excellent, really good. Yes, we.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Excellent. Now, where you stay? How did you make that one?
Where are you?
Where are you staying?
Where are you staying? Okay. Staying. Okay, ¿alguien tiene esto de manera distinta?
Sorry, teacher. I haven't did hit a single one.
No, okay, no, it's okay, don't worry. That it's part of the process, okay? It's okay. Good. Okay, where are you staying? Did you have a different way for doing this one? Okay, this is the right one. Where are you staying? Okay. Good. Now I do my homework tonight. How did you make this one?
I am doing my homework
Night. I doing my homework.
Homework tonight. Really good. Now, how they get to work? How did you make this one?
How are they?
How they or how are they getting to work?
Getting to work.
Excellent. That is really good. Now, she play. How did you make this one?
Are she playing?
Is she
Playing?
play?
Are she playing?
Playing?
Is she
Is
and
she
then
playing?
Is she?
Playing?
Is
play?
she playing?
Good. Okay. No, she.
No,
She
she isn't.
Excellent. That is fantastic. Okay. Now I get a haircut this afternoon. How did you make this one?
I am getting
I getting haircut this afternoon.
Haircut this afternoon. Excellent. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. I like it. Once again, do you think that this was difficult, easy, or so-so? How was it?
So.
So. Okay, I like.
Por las reglas algunas.
Okay, for the grammatical rules. Okay, I like that answer. Thank you so much, people. Okay, I like it, guys. Thank you so much for participating in this activity. We still had a few minutes. Okay, so let's give me a moment. I will stop sharing for a few moments. Okay. See, and let's go back to the book really quickly, okay, while we still have some time. Excellent. Thank you for the people who sent. Muchas gracias por enviar el documento a WhatsApp o la imagen. Recuerden que yo eso lo tomo en cuenta para la nota de participación en clase, ¿verdad? O sea, es parte de la nota, okay? So I love that you share that on the WhatsApp, right? Cuando ponen cada grupo 3, tales personas, me ayuda a llevar como un récord, okay, de participación y todo eso, okay? So, really good. So remember, always practice. Remember, the more you practice, the more you participate in class, the better gets your grade, okay? Recuerden que yo califico la participación, okay? So that is what I take into account, okay? So the more you participate in class, you could say that the more you participate, the better grade you may get in that part of the note, okay? So please don't be afraid to practice, okay? Good. Let's see. Choose an activity for and invite your partners. Okay. This is something that we cannot do right now because of the time. So find out what your classmates are going to do this weekend. Okay, let's see. What are you going to do this weekend? Let's see. Yeah, okay, excellent. I think that this is something, okay, so it says find someone who, dice encuentra a alguien que, okay, so excellent, let's see. Find someone who is going to a party, okay, so en este fin de semana, ¿quién irá a una fiesta? Who is going to a party this weekend? No one? Nadie?
no, teacher.
Okay, my goodness, you are really responsible, guys. Good. So no one, ¿verdad? No one, nadie. Okay. Notes, bueno, ninguna porque nadie va a ir. Okay.
No money, teacher.
No money. Okay, good. Now, go out of town. ¿Quién saldrá de la ciudad? Who will go out of town? Okay, Karen is
No,
doing
teacher.
Okay, no one.
I
No one.
will going
La
to
manito.
Teacher, no money.
Jose Miguel, are
Ah,
you
bueno.
going out?
Wow, invitation.
yes, I will going to a park. Uh,
Sunset Park, you mean?
Balboa.
Or...
No. Parque Balboa. Balboa
okay,
Park.
well, Balboa
It's a
Park.
beautiful Jose Miguel invitation.
Invite me, you say, right?
Invite
Balboa,
me.
Balboa
I
Park,
can hear
excellent.
you. I can hear you.
Okay, he's pretending, right? He cannot hear you again. Okay, now, who will go out? Who will go shopping this weekend? Who will go to Metro Center, for example?
No, teacher.
Money, teacher.
No,
Only,
teacher.
only looking
Solo
for
para ir a ver, no, teacher.
No,
Me,
one, so,
teacher.
Xiomara, okay, so no, okay,
Oh my
Xiomara.
God,
I'm,
Xiomara.
I'm
It's
going,
a beautiful.
I'm going to buy some shoes and other things.
Oh my goodness.
Shoes. Oh
She's
my
buying el
God.
estreno, right? She's getting her estreno, really good, right? She's
Invite her.
invite me,
Yes,
right?
of
Invite
course.
Invite me.
She's buying some shoes. Yeah, now, who will see a live performance? A un concierto o algo así. Who will go to see a live
No.
performance?
Sorry, teacher.
Okay, no one. Okay, aquí sí creo que no one. Okay, so notes, no money, right? That is the reason why you're no money. Okay.
Nadie va a ir a
No
ver el
money.
Okay.
el
Yeah,
buque que
now.
va a venir. A ver.
Now,
The
who will?
Shakira.
Okay, now who is going to see or watch a movie? Who is going to the cinema this
poor
weekend?
people.
Poor people.
Watch a
No one?
movie in the house.
At home,
Maybe
yes.
Teacher, the movie has
Moving in
house.
my house.
Excellent, Patricia,
My
good.
God.
Patricia.
Me too.
Yes, my
Okay,
God.
also yes. Okay, which movie are you watching at home?
I'm
Yes.
going to watching La Sombra del Amor.
Okay, Shadow of Love. Shadow of Love. Okay, interesting. Now, who is going to see or watch a game? ¿Quién irá a ver un partido? ¿O lo va a ver en tele? Who is going to do that?
No, teacher.
Hugo, I mean, Hugo, right? Okay, which game are you watching?
Well, today was the Real Madrid. But tomorrow I don't know who's
Real Madrid.
playing. Yes.
Okay. Michael James, okay? Really good. There you have it, guys. So, nos quedaron
The
pendientes de
Águila,
eso.
teacher, and fast. Yeah.
Merapan.
Metaban, yes.
Yeah.
Metapan is getting better, right? And fast, okay. Now you are cheering up your teams. Okay, good. Okay, excellent, guys. So I will, nos faltaron estas, completemos estas el viernes. Okay, so I will stop here for a moment. So that was all for today, guys. As always say, thank you so much for coming to the class. I really appreciate your report. It was a pleasure to see you. So see you back on Friday. Take care and good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye, class.
Bye,
Good
everyone.
night,
everybody.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
teacher. Good night, class.